During an incident, one of the questions that comes up from the on-call team is, what are we going to tell the users and when? There's a tendency not to want to update users until you know the scope, or even keep quiet until it's totally resolved. I'd say if you're talking about how to notify users, it's already too late. We need an automated status page. It builds trust, reduces frustration, and lightens the burden on support and sales from giving manual updates during outages. If you don't have an automated system to check the status of your service and update a status page, let's build one in 20 minutes with Checkly. First, we need proactive monitoring. Checkly runs synthetic tests, all the way from simple APIs pings to complex scripted simulations of user behavior in a browser, all to catch issues before users report them. I won't demo setting up Checkly start to finish in this video. There are other great walkthroughs linked below. Suffice to say, you can go way beyond checking your pages for a 200 status code. Once you've defined your checks, you'll configure how frequently they should run and how you want to be notified when something fails. Now that Checkly's set up, your team knows about outages first and can start working on a fix before frustrated users get in touch. Next, let's translate internal messages into user-friendly status updates. First, let's define some services. Services are groups of checks under simple names that our users can quickly interpret, like payment API, checkout service, etc. Next, go into one of your existing checks, edit the settings, and go to Incident Automation. Once it's activated, you'll see the subject and message for the incident that's created if this check starts failing. You can also set the severity and whether users subscribed to your status page will get notifications if this check creates an incident. You'll set the service that's connected to the check and save your settings. I'm not going to go into great detail about customizing your status page, but suffice to say you can organize your services into cards, set a custom logo, set the page's URL, and link back to your main site at the top of the page. Now users see a real-time status and a history of incidents. Let's look at what happens when checks fail. Incidents are auto-created with the severity you defined. For the users, they'll see an ongoing incident at the top of the status page and receive notifications if they subscribed. As a developer, you can navigate to your status page in the Checkly dashboard, go over to Incidents to share a manual status update. This is where you can share the scope of an incident and your plans for a fix. You can also resolve the incident manually if you want to, but if this check recovers, incidents are resolved automatically with a recovery message. You can still go in and add manual updates, even backdating these updates if you want them to line up exactly. For example, lining up a resolved message with the exact moment the incident was resolved. This keeps users informed without overwhelming your team with communicating during a high-pressure incident. Transparency wins trust. With Checkly, downtime updates are automatic, support load drops, and users who saw your service go down now know exactly how quickly you got it back up. Checkly status pages are available now. If you'd like to go further, check the links below.